Good morning, first grade friends. I hope that you are ready and excited because if you remember correctly, we wrapped up our module on light and dark and weather and nature last week. And now we are starting a brand new module today. Now, my assumption is that you might already know what this new module is about. But if you already know, if you've already learned it, could you whisper it in my ear? Could you tell me? Oh, I think I heard some people already know what this module is about, and I cannot wait to share it with you. But just in case you don't already know what it is about, I would like to get your brains warmed up and activated with our Get Curious video. So, I'm going to go away for a second. I'm going to turn on the Get Curious video, watch it, be an active listener, really take in what it's saying, because this is going to set up everything we're going to be learning about during reading for the next couple of weeks. So enjoy this video. I hope you learn some things from it, and we'll be back to discuss it once it's over. Bye!
How would you like to have fireworks on your birthday? Well, July 4th is our country's birthday. We call it Independence Day. And many people across the United States celebrate it with parades, barbecues, and fireworks. You see, way back in the late 1700s, there was no United States of America. Just 13 colonies that were part of Great Britain. A country across the ocean, ruled by a king. People in the colonies thought the king's rules were unfair and did not want to follow them anymore. A man named Thomas Jefferson wrote a paper called the Declaration of Independence. It said all people in our country are equal and have a say in how we participate and make our rules. It was his important job, his duty, to explain how the people felt. On July 4th, 1776, those powerful words were used to tell the whole world the United States would be its own free country. July 4th fireworks show how much we appreciate and celebrate the holiday. Happy birthday, America! National monuments also show how we feel about our country. The Statue of Liberty is a symbol of America as a land of freedom where all people are welcome. Some people who traveled here to make a new life sailed by the statue. Looking up at it made them feel hopeful. Some say our most popular symbol is our flag. The 13 stripes stand for those first 13 colonies that became our first states. The 50 stars represent each of the 50 states we have now. The flag is such an important symbol, we even put one on the moon. What other American holidays or symbols do you know about?
I am back. I hope you enjoyed the Get Curious video and you learned that we are going to be talking the next couple weeks about America and celebrating America. Now, America is the country that we live in. So we live in the city of Jamestown, which is in the state of New York, which is in the country of America, the United States of America. And we're going to be talking about the different symbols of America and what makes America America and how it came to be and the different places we can go visit that symbolize America. All those things we're going to be talking about. But today we have a couple of vocabulary words to do. And we've got a very, very, very short story in our My Books. So if you haven't gotten your My Book yet, please pause the video now. We'll pause to go get that My Book because you will need it for a very short story. But for now, let's practice some of our vocabulary words so we can gear up for learning about America. How special. Our first word is participate. Can you say participate? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that. Can you say participate? Maybe it's because my hair was in the way. Much better. Participate is a verb or an action word. When you participate, you take part in something. So for example, if you just said the word participate when I said repeat, you participated in this video, you participated in learning, you did your job, and you are taking part in it. You are working to do something, to be a part of something. So all of these children are participating in or taking part in a sack race where you put your body on a sack and you hop, hop, hop and see who can get to the end or the finish line first. Miss Meadows would tip over. When you play a sport or a game, you participate in it. So you also can participate in gym class when you play a sport or a game in gym class. The next word is duty. Can you say duty? Very nice. Duty is a noun or a person, place, or thing. A duty is something that you should do. So a duty is kind of like a rule in a class. It's something that you should do or that you are expected to do. So Alan helps his father with the duty of cleaning the car. You need to make sure your cars stay clean so that they don't rust or get dirty or get broken. So he is helping him do something he should do. When we borrow books from the library, when we borrow those books, it's our duty to take care of the book and then to return it when we are done. That's why we keep them in our book bins and we do not get them out unless we are reading them, and we do not keep them on the shelf so that they do not get hurt. And then it's our duty to return them so that other kids can have the chance to check out that book. And our last word is appreciate. Can you say appreciate? One more time, I didn't quite catch that. What was it? Oh, thank you for saying appreciate. Otherwise, I would have forgotten. Appreciate is a verb or an action word. When you appreciate something, you are thankful for it. So I appreciate all of you, and I am thankful for you watching the video and participating. I appreciate that you are doing your duty of participating. I think I just got all of our vocabulary words into one sentence. That was really smart of you, Miss Meadows. Thank you, Miss Meadows. So our mom will appreciate Mother's Day cards. You see in this picture is what it's showing. The mom is appreciating the Mother's Day cards that her kids wrote for her. So I might smile and say thank you and give someone a hug to show that I appreciate what he or she did. Alrighty. So that is all of our vocabulary words today. What I'm going to have you do now, I'm going to move myself kind of to the middle here. And I need you to open your My Book to this page. I'm not super sure because I have it pulled up. Oh, page 106 is the page you need to be on. So pause your video. Go ahead, pause me. I'm okay with it. I'll wait here until you're ready. Pause the video and turn to this page right now, please. I'm going to keep talking because I'm going to assume you've unpaused me because you are on this page ready to go. This is a short read today. It's just a mini read that's going to get us ready for our brand new module. It's going to teach us a couple of things. The title is State the Facts. Can you say that with me? State the facts. And that title is a play on words because when you state the facts, it means you say the facts. But it is also using the word state because in the United States of America, there are different states that we live in. So we live in New York, but other places live in, or other people live in different states in America. And they still live in America, just a different state. So this says, what do you know about your state? Do some research, get the facts, check out these facts. So take a listen. I live in Texas. It is a big state. Our state flag is red, white, and blue with a big star. The state flower is the bluebonnet. And so here is our friend. We match purple to purple. Here is the state of Texas. And he told us that the state flag we can see here is red, white, and blue, just like our flag is red, white, and blue, but it's different. It's got a different little pattern. It doesn't have as many stars as ours, but it does have a white star like ours has many white stars. And their state flower is a bluebonnet, which we can see here. Now, if we shift over to our friend here in Florida, he says, I'm from Florida, which is this orange state right here down on the bottom. Our state reptile is the alligator. The sable palm is the state tree. These trees can grow 80 feet tall. Wow, that's pretty awesome, I think. I'm from Florida. Our state reptile is the alligator. The sable palm is the state tree. These trees can go 80 feet tall. So he talked about the state reptile and the state tree. So we're starting to figure out every state has its own things. So Texas has its own state flower, and it's and if we talked about the flag, but Texas also has a state tree and a state reptile. I wonder if our state does. We're going to talk about that. And then this blue one right here is the state of Virginia. It says, I live in Virginia. The dogwood is our state tree. It has flowers in the spring and red berries in the fall. The cardinal is our state bird. So we learned a new one in this one. We heard there's another state tree. So in Florida, it's the sable palm, but in Virginia, it's the dogwood tree that we can see right here. But Virginia, we saw, has a state bird. So that is our story today. If you look behind Virginia here, if you see this right here, this is a piece of New York. And we live right here. Our state is New York, and Jamestown, the city we live in, is right about here in New York. We are very, very close to this state, which is Pennsylvania. We are very, very close to the border, right here in New York. So, I have a very special task for you to do today. We want to do, if we look over here in our story, it said, what do you know about your state? Do some research, get the facts. So we want to listen to that. We want to get the facts and do some research on our state. So what I would like you to do is, using your iPad, I would like you to look up facts about New York. If you remember, you know that you can go on to Safari and you can go on that search bar and you can hit the microphone and you can ask any question you want about New York. So you could ask, what is New York state tree? What is New York state bird? What is New York state flower? What does New York state flag look like? You could ask, what are facts about New York? I want you to do that, and then I want you to take all those facts that you've learned, and I want you to write those facts down. You can write them either in your composition notebook, on a blank piece of paper, or you could even write them somewhere in your iPad, in the notes, or on pages. But I want you to write all those down, and we're going to do an activity with those after. So first things first, I want you to start by collecting facts about New York. So the state tree, the state bird. Collect all those facts, write them either in your composition notebook or on a blank piece of paper, and then we will do an activity with this after. Have fun collecting those facts. Remember, our state is New York when you say it into your microphone, and I will see you after. Have fun researching.